What is going on, my friends? Today we're going to be cooking a French-inspired dish with a lazy American side dish. And it's going to be chicken with like 30-ish cloves of garlic. Let me just show you for a dramatic effect. And the biggest chicken I've ever seen in my life with some garlic sauce. And then we're going to have just like a roasted veg side to go with it. 30 cloves seems like a lot of garlic, and it is. But we're not chopping it up. We're going to leave it all in this little husk in its shell, so it's kind of going to pan roast itself. It's going to be awesome. You could use chicken thighs, of course you could use chicken thighs. I know you're thinking to yourself, that fool should be using some chicken thighs. And you might be right, or you might be wrong. I'm using chicken breast. And here's how we're going to start this. We're going to start it, we're going to turn on the stove. We have some butter in here, and we'll get some olive oil in here. And we'll let this do its thing. We'll get this all hot. And we're going to brown this chicken. Let's season the chicken before we brown it. We go in with salt. We go in with pep. And here is a little secret that I like to do, and you can choose your own adventure. Judge me if you will or will not. But I've got this chicken base, chicken bouillon base. I kind of add to it. Whatever. That's not very French at all, but whatever. So yeah, I do a little cheat right there, a little chicken bouillon powder on it, and we'll see how we're doing here. Oh, we're getting melted. We're melting away. We'll get the oven preheated for our roasted veg here in a bit. Okay, so this is almost starting to do its stuff. It looks like it's starting to get hot. So we're going to take our chicky boom boom. We're going to bring it over here. Alright, I'm going to brown them. I'm going in. These are giant chickens. Okay, they're sizzling. That's what we want to hear. Come back with all of our stuff, and now we're seasoning the inside of this shit. Okay, this should take, about 2 more minutes. They're getting there. Do 1 more minute. At this point, I'm going to flip them. And look at what we did. Look at what we did. We browned them. We did it, guys. We did it. This one's a little lame. That one's fine. And I'm going to take all of my 30-ish cloves, and I'm kind of going to go in.
Make a big mess.
Make a big mess. I'm going to nestle these bad boys in. We got the garlic in. We kind of just want to make sure that's tossed around in oil. And since these are so giant, we're going to let them cook for like 15 minutes. If you had thighs in a much smaller piece of chicken, you would not have to go for 15 full minutes. But I think we're going to start with that, and we'll come back here in a second for some real exciting action. 15 fucking minutes! So there's a lot of steps to this, and it seems like it may be a big boy recipe because it's got, a big Dutch oven and stuff, and then we're going to flambe this, and then we're going to deglaze it, but it's really not that big of a deal. And I know you might be saying to yourself, ew, chicken on a bone, ew! Get over it, you baby. You are a baby. You don't get delicious chicken flavor without a delicious chicken bone. I'll even carve it off of the bone for you. I'll plate it up nice and I'll spoon the gravy on. You'll love it. How can you be mad about pan-roasted garlic? I don't think you can. have nobody in my family that's French. I have nobody that cooks French food. We're all Italian via Shreveport, Louisiana. So maybe Morganza, if you know where that is. So this is kind of a new venture for me, but I've done it before and it's delicious. I found this recipe from some goof online. I suppose we'll link it below. Sorry, goof. He's some French dude he sounds very French, so I very much trusted him. And it worked out. I am not very French. You can very much not trust me, but I did get it from a dude who I think is credible. I did no fact checking other than his accent told me to believe him. This couldn't be more raw. It's gonna take forever to cook. We don't care that this garlic gets a little brown. The husk is protecting them from actually getting burned. We don't want them to just go all the way, so we're kind of tossing them around. You guys ready for the excitement? Here's what we're gonna do here. We can take this off the heat. I'm going to come over to my dad's preferred brand of cognac, non-Sponcon, and we're going to take some cognac, which is super flammable. We're going to pour it in here. I guess we don't have to do this, but I think we have to do it.
Cool. Fire, 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 fire.
Now once you do that, bring it over to the heat. We're going to give this a toss. It's going to boil real fast. And then we're going to let this reduce for about, I don't know, what do you think? Maybe about 5 minutes? See you in 5. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, while that's going, we've watched some of our, we've watched it straight into the sink as we washed it. We got some veg. And we're gonna do a zucchini, a red onion, and I just took some frozen corn out of the freezer. And I'm gonna sheet pan roast it. So we're cutting these in whatever big slices you think these are. And we're gonna let them fry because we don't care. You can do anything you want here. This is just what I have. You can do anything. You can do anything. Haven't we shown you a sheet pan gnocchi where I've done all of this? You can do whatever you want. Come on, Zooks! There we go. There we go. Come on, buddy. It's a little more difficult with my hair not in a man bun anymore. I don't know what to do with my hair. I can't see my face.
That's where all your magic chef powers came from?
From the man bun. I think they came from my eyes. I can see stuff. Okay, let's get to going. Should we just do rings here? Let's just do it. Let's just do it to it. This here's been reduced, so we're going to take this chicken that's still not cooked. We're going to take it out. And we are deglazing with about 3/4 of a cup of wine. Let me take a look. We are scraping up all these good bits. Just right back in it. And we're not going to let these cook until they're done, which who knows when that could be. We have a bag of frozen corn. We're gonna go in good. With some oil. Here's what I like to do. A little shout out to Momofuku, David Chang, I just take his seasoned salt and I go in hard with it. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of salt. We're gonna stir it up. We're good to go here. Okay, we got the oven on. It's about 450, 425. And I'm going in with it. 400, mind you. Run it. About 10 minutes, we're gonna yank it out, it's gonna be done. We're gonna serve it with this. Go see.
Piso! Oh my goodness!
I'm pretty much the sweetest. Not, oh, that's getting there. Okay, well, one day we'll be there. Okay, we've abandoned the idea of crispy skin because this is too big. It's taking absolutely forever to cook. So here's what we're gonna do. We're taking them out. We're gonna cover them with foil. We'll let them rest. We're gonna make our sauce. We can turn the heat off and let's take out all of these garlics. Okay, looks like these bad boys are done. We'll give them a toss here, but they've been done. They've been in the oven. We know they're done. Alright, so we're going to take several cloves of garlic. We should be able to just kind of press them straight out of their skin here. If you want to come check this out. Should be able to just go bleep. And take about 4 or 5 or 6 or several of these things. So we're going to take some of these garlics. We're just going to mash them up. Just going to mash up some of this roasted garlic. We're going to take our little mash of garlics. We're going to go straight into our liquids. Our little jus, whatever you want to call it. Oh, and then what are we going to do now? Let's take some creme fraiche or heavy cream, whatever you want to use. This is some creme fraiche. We're making a cream sauce here. We're going to turn the heat back on a little bit, get it nice and warm. Break this up. And we're going to bring this to not quite a boil, and then we're going to be done. Here you go. Here you go, you babies. I told you I'd take it off the bone for you. Want some little garlic garnish? Well, that one's got nothing left in it. Some little garlic garnish. Here you go. What else you want? What else you want here? What else you want from me? What else you want from me? You want me to taste it so I can tell you how good it is? I'll do that. Let me get this guy right here. Oh, ooh, that feels tender. Oh my word. Look at that. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, guys. I can't tell. I don't know. Maybe it's no good. Hi-yo! We got a little French inspired, we got a little lazy American inspired. You're welcome. See you next time.